On today's episode of Hanging Out on the Wrong Side of TikTok, what I learned today was after watching the State of the Union is two things. Liberals hate America, and liberals don't care about Americans at all. And I'll add even the third thing. They have selective outrage around when people get slaughtered. If you're not a part of their camp, they don't even care if you get slaughtered, even if you're just a moderate. Like that Ukrainian lady did not deserve to lose her life on that train, and they did not even care about that mom. And the fact is, you know what? I will say one thing. Elizabeth Warren actually did clap for Trump. And I know that took a lot of pride out of her to just do the right thing. And you know what? Maybe there is a very, very, very minute hope for them. But what I saw was a party of people who only care about their agendas, taxing the hell out of their people, keeping them in poverty, and making sure that they live check to check and depend on the government for everything, so they'll never be successful and they'll never own anything unless it's given to them. And then on top of that, the icing on the cake was Mayor Mondani wants you guys to show ID to shovel snow. Like legit, but you don't want ID to vote. Like, tell me where all this shit makes sense. And that
What we see here from the State of the Union by President Trump, he basically exposed the Democrats and the liberals. He showed you guys who they are by making them and saying things and showing the achievements of great Americans, and they're not standing up for them. That exposed the Democrats. It shows that they are the gang. They are the feared gang. They are the people who do not care about the American people. They only care about their own interests and their own agenda. That, I believe, that was the goal of the State of the Union. President Trump probably spent a very small amount of time talking about himself and talking about others, praising others, just to expose the Democrats not standing up for these people. They haven't stand up for soldiers. They haven't stand up for the parents that had the situation happen to their kids. They were always sitting down. They did not respect it. So it shows you right here that we finally see the glaring thing from the State of the Union was that the Democrats do not care. The liberals don't care. Why wouldn't you stand up if somebody's child got taken out of this world because of an illegal immigrant? Why wouldn't you stand up to make sure that America is safe for everybody? It doesn't matter if you're red or blue. You should still be putting America first. What we see, the glaring thing for the Democrats and the left was they do not care. They don't care. So if they don't care about the American people, why are you guys continually put them in office? This is why you need to pay attention to who you're voting for. Because a lot of people that's sitting down, a lot of people that didn't come, I believe it was 73. I believe most of them were Democrats that didn't show up. These are the people that are getting voted in. These are the people that are lying to you. These are the people that say they care for you, but they actually don't. But that was the glaring thing from the State of the Union. Yes, the praise for all these soldiers, the hockey team, recognizing parents of lost kids and stuff like that. It's all great. But I believe the State of the Union was to show what the Democrats are really about. And it's very alarming. Even if you are a Democrat, you should be scared. You should be upset. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about Democrats and Republicans. It matters that America comes first. That should be the most important thing that you should be understanding, is that America should always come first. And we see that the Democrats don't see that. They want illegal immigrants. They want all these rules. They want the insurance to be high. They're in favor of all these things that are against Americans. So that's the reason why, if you're a Democrat, you should be concerned, because these people don't care about you either unless you support their agenda. So, but it looks like this. If you support their agenda, it seems like you support against being American, which is crazy.
is liberal logic around everything. Do the stupidest thing to go against Trump, no matter even if it's morally correct.
Tonight, during the State of the Union address, Donald Trump asked everybody in the room, as an Americans, do you feel like the duty of the American government is to protect the American people? Nobody stood up other than the Republicans. The Democrats did not budge one bit. They didn't even clap. And that alone should let us know everything that we need to know about them Democrats. They are not for the American people. They have never been for the American people. And that at any point in time, they are willing to go harder for freaking illegal immigrants than they are willing to go hard for their own people. Now, one thing I will say about those Democrats, they always show their true colors. They literally stand up there each and every time and show us how much hate and disdain that they have for this country, and yet people still root for them, but that's neither here nor there. Donald Trump. Donald Trump did an absolutely amazing job, in my opinion. His speech was absolutely breathtaking, eye opening, invigorating, right? 10 out of 10 to me. Let me just say this. Donald Trump was exactly what America needed when we needed it. If he did not become the president of this country, I can't tell you where the hell we would be. Because if it had anything to do with the Democrats, we would be in a lot of fucking trouble.
If Donald Trump wasn't the president, we would be a socialist country. We will be taxed very high. They'll take more and more money for us to be in control of everything. They'll make it to seem like they're helping us, but they're really not. It's just one of those things that the State of the Union, it showed America. It showed everybody. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asian, Latino, red, or blue. It shows that these people are not for America. Like I said, forget the difference of you being black, you being white. Forget the race thing, forget the political party thing. What we all have in common is that we're Americans. That is what should come first. The protection of American people, things being done right for Americans, Americans coming first. That is what should be the main frame, the foundation from both parties. That should be the foundation. Make sure that the American people are taken care of and safe and they come first. Doesn't matter what party you are, that should be the foundation. We see that's the foundation for the Republicans and what they're doing, but we look at the Democrats, that's not their foundation. Their foundation is put money in our pockets. We do what we want to do. Don't question it because we're trying to frame it as if we're helping you. See, they're supposed to be the party of love, helping people, making sure everybody's got their situations taken care of. But really, they're people that just take advantage of your emotions. And I believe the State of the Union, it exposes that beautifully because there were so many things that, like I said, Trump talked so much less about him and he talked about others to where everybody would clap and get up. But it was always a glaring fact and glaring sight to see the Democrats never got up. That's the sad part. They didn't get up for our soldiers. They didn't get up for, you know, voter ID. They didn't get up for, going against illegal immigrants. They didn't get up for, these parents that have gone through these tragedies. They stayed down. That's the glaring point, and I believe that's what people are always going to remember from the State of the Union is they didn't even stand up for the American people. They didn't even stand up for the American soldiers. They're just sitting down to do nothing. No matter what Trump says, no matter what he did, they're always going to sit down. But I think what happened is they played themselves. They exposed themselves on national TV, which is crazy. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description below. Make sure you check out the No Filter Morning Show Monday through Friday, 10:21 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you check it out. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.